everybody, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about why do I still play Fortnite, what are my opinions on the game itself, and why I don't really like it anymore. I still play it because I'm kind of addicted to it, but why don't I really like it? So the reason I still play Fortnite is because I stream a lot, and I like having a game that my viewers can easily join. Like for Fortnite, it's like custom matchmaking code. So it's a very fun game to play with viewers, and sometimes I'm just bored. Like, it's always there. I wasted a lot of money on the game. I gotta admit, I wasted a lot of money on the game. Even though my locker isn't really good, still a lot of money went through it. And like, Fortnite is just an addicting game. For some people, like competitive games. And like, when I started playing Fortnite, it was the game I was looking for my whole life. It's competitive, it had nice graphics. I don't really like the graphics anymore. I'm gonna be talking about that later. It was just the best game that I could possibly play. And back then, my PC somehow like wasn't great. It still ran over like 120 FPS constantly. That really, like, the performance of the game really did change. Obviously, I have a way better PC now, but I used to be able to play on my old PC, which wasn't really that good, but the game ran smoothly, never lagged. I wanted to talk about the types of players. Many people made video about this, but there are a few players. Casual, just a general pro, and like professional competitive players. It's kind of different now how it used to be. Back in the day, Ninja was like one of the best players of all time. And you just gotta admit that. It was Ninja, definitely. And in normal games, you barely ever met anybody really good. It really started to change around Season 7 and 8. In Season 8, I got killed by a guy with 26 kills in like duos. My enemies were way better than me at the time. They still probably are, but you know what I mean. Everybody was better. You met people who were better than Ninja in the game. And that was really weird because Ninja was the best player and nobody really could like honestly beat him. When Fortnite really did start changing was around Season 8. Like, there were many new strategies, including 90s, which just made everybody so goddamn sweaty. And I just liked the old style of the game, so I didn't really keep up with the meta, and I kind of got bad with time. That's what happens. But Season 7 was still my best season. I got like 70 wins, I believe. 60 or 70 wins during that season. That's fairly good for a casual player, I'll say, I think. I think the hype is like a big thing around Fortnite. Each season, each stream had thousands upon thousands of views on the first day of a new season. Or like a countdown to a proper event. The hype for the Travis Scott event, nobody really talked about it. Like, there's no hype. Or there was some hype. I'm not gonna call the event bad. The event was good, but there was very little hype around it than it used to be. And like, come on, a Travis Scott event? Guys, do you remember the Marshmallow event? There's so much hype for that, but the Marshmallow event wasn't even close to what the Travis Scott was. So people really just don't care about events anymore that much, or new seasons. Something I really hate is the new map. I know many people wanted a new map, but it's not that bad. I'm not really gonna... I dislike it, but it's not the worst. The reason I want the old map back, or like I like the old map, is because everything was close to each other. Does it not feel if you're trying to go from like, I don't know, sweaty sands to salty, it takes ages? I have a feeling it does. Back like going to Pleasant Park, like from Pleasant Park to Tilted Towers didn't really seem that long. It seemed like a matter of a minute or two. Now this seems way longer now. I think the storyline is really like easy to understand. A meteor came, the meteor contained a visitor with like magic crystals or jump crystals, however they're called, I don't remember. Then there was like a cinema going on, they're making a movie. So the visitor like used a prop and changed into a proper rocket, which created a huge rift in the sky. It's all like easy. If you know Fortnite, you don't really have to explain this. But it's a really easy storyline to understand and learn. But I don't remember the last Fortnite event. The last proper Fortnite event was during Season X. At the very last minutes of Season X anyway. It's just kind of boring, like, all of the new events. For example, the Star Wars event. Nobody even remembers about that by now. Like, there was just nothing. Like, this game really just seems like a advertisement for companies. Like, some collaborations were very good. But if a game really just does that, it just gets kind of boring. And also, I really want the storyline to come back. I know there's like many leaks about a new season, and I might make a video about that soon. I want to make more Fortnite videos talking about the game in general in the next few weeks. But the sponsored events really aren't doing the trick for people. I just don't like them. I want a storyline event. Something I really liked in Fortnite was how good the skins were. If you look at like PUBG, H1Z1 or any other game, like all the Call of Duties, the skins or like the equipment or your outfit looks really similar. Fortnite has this like unique style of every single thing. I remember the old skins from around season 1 to season 3 or 4 or 5. Those skins are like very good quality skins. They're nice. But now each skin has like way too much detail. I just like the old skins. You know what I mean? Those like rare and common skins. Or uncommon skins. I think skill-based matchmaking. I really want to talk about that. So, many people realize that skill-based matchmaking in Fortnite is very weird compared to other games. Some games like do skill-based matchmaking differently. But the way Fortnite does it isn't really like good. For example, I used to be very good at the past. And so do many people. They're gods during like around season 4, season 5, around those days. If you're good in the past and you for example stop playing in season 4 after having like let's just say 400 wins, you're gonna get loaded up into like lobbies with sweats. Like obviously a season 4 player, no matter how good you were, you don't have a chance against a player playing in the new season if you're playing for the very first time after such a long time. Also, they did remove skill-based matchmaking in squads. They even like messaged me. Because like if you have a creator code, you get messaged like, oh yeah, patch notes. I forgot to say that. I will talk about the thing I was talking about in a second. Patch notes, like some people really like, and some people's content, YouTube content, really relied on patch notes. For example, LEA, he always just like told every single person, like what are the damages, what's the damage of a new weapon, what are the nerfs or the buffs. We don't get that anymore. When I get the patch notes, I think only creators can get the patch notes. They're just really basic. For example, when this heavy sniper got nerfed, like obviously I hate the heavy sniper, but when it got nerfed, I just got told it's weaker. That's all what happened. I just got told the heavy sniper is weaker than it used to be. Like no detail how many damage it does, how many headshot damage, nothing at all. Just that it's worse than before. And the simple look of Fortnite. Like Fortnite was just such a simple game. Like I think season 3 and season 4 graphics were the best. Season 5 was good too, but the new graphics we have, I just don't like them. Like it just, I know, like when doing those rewind videos like this, like talking about the past, you have to be like honest. Like was the double pump really that good? It was good. It was overpowered, but nobody really complained about it. But if it was still in the game, you might even want it to be vaulted. But I'm talking about the look. Like it was so good on basics. Season 2, do you remember how the game looked? It was so good on like warm and nice. Now the graphics really did lose the Fortnite vibe to it. And do you remember the challenges? The challenge list. It was way better back in the day. It was just so good and basic. Now like I don't even know like where to look up the challenges. There's like so many like challenges maybe. So many like places where you have to like look for them. Like I miss the days where it was just all listed out. Every single challenge you have was listed out. Oh, and anyway, this is it. Sorry if I forgot about something. There's probably some things I forgot to talk about. Please, in the top right, please tell me some opinions. I'm gonna ask you some questions about Fortnite for you. And some random shoutouts here on screen. Here, and here. Those are the people who commented on my YouTube analytics video, I believe. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
I lost my last soul, but now I got a new one. Same old song, but now it's got a new drum. A better man, and better yet, I got a better plan to stack up on this cheddar. Hopefully watch the shed expand. But who knows how far we gon' make it. With a pen, pad, and a mic, we gon' break shit. After parties, kick it in the bed, we just lake it. But doing my kid, and it's our dreams that we chasing. Trying to make it through this everyday struggle. Blood, sweat, tears, believe me, I've had a bus full. My mind's going crazy, gotta kick back and unload. Chilling with my homies, going stupid to some dumb flows. Uh-oh, run around and get get your damn tongue pulled, but I'ma keep repping my city till the sun folds. And it just goes on for days, and hopefully you'll be amazed by these tracks that we play. And I'll just be sipping on the Arizona